Morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. What I want to show you today is a very simple work and can be useful if you would like to start carving but you don't still have all the tools that you would like to have, but just for the project of today, or maybe for the work that I want to show you today, you will just need a chisel, a rule and a pencil. So very few tools, and it's a let me say decoration project, so you can just start to decorate a frame that you already have, or maybe just build buy some flat frame and then start carving your decoration. Okay, so let's show and hope you will like. Okay, so let me show you what we will go to do today. So as you can see, I already start to do one of the decoration that I will show you shortly, and as you notice, a very simple design, two parallel lines and square of 2 centimeters for 2 centimeters, and the diagonal lines to divide the square. Okay, I draw two parallel lines just to show you how the design can vary, just changing one just changing few things into the carving. Also I draw some circle here to show you it's not, or maybe is used as a decoration also, but just require a lot of practice, more than those kind of carving. Okay, just to create a well semisphere. Okay, so just take a look to the drawing, to the tools that I use for drawing. This is a combination square, but it's very useful, but if you don't have it, doesn't matter, because just a rule is enough. Okay, and also this circle template that I used to design the circle is much more faster than using a compass. Okay, so let's try to start with the first carving. Okay, I forgot to mention the chisel. This is the tool that you need to do this kind of work. Okay, obviously doing the sphere you will need a round gouge. Okay, this one is 8, 10. Okay, 8 is the shape of the gouge, 10 is the width of the mouth of the gouge. Okay, so let me zoom a little bit. The first thing that we have to find is the center of each triangle. Okay, try to just look at the center without measuring, because in this way you will be much more faster. Okay, so now that we have marked the center of the triangle, we just have to keep the chisel here, and keeping perpendicular to the wooden board, just position it by placing a corner on the dot you just draw and the top of the triangle, okay, just to measure. Then lift the chisel and with the mallet just practice a little, okay, just keep it perpendicular, okay. Well, also do the same thing for the other corners, okay. So just measure and going a little back, because as you notice here the corner is touching the wood, here not, okay. Just do okay. On the other side, okay. Well, okay, as final result, this is the lines that at the end of the work will be the bottom of the triangle, okay. And you have to do this for all the other triangle in the drawing, okay. So done. Now by taking the chisel on the flat side, not the skew one, just try to remove a little piece of okay, in this way, okay. Just remove a little amount of wood at a time, okay, and remember to follow the wood grain, okay. Okay, so just okay. Remember to always start cut with the flat side of the chisel, otherwise this side will go much more deeper as you advance in the wood, okay. If the background is not cleaned, don't try to remove with forcing the wood to don't force to remove the wood, but just do again another little cut, just to in this way the background will remove itself easily, okay. Okay, so only at the last step you can use the chisel with the skew side upward. Okay, so just to clean the side of the triangle. Okay, so as you can see, the square, the triangle is pretty done. And remember that in this kind of work, sanding paper is not a valid option, because if you start sanding a very small corner, you will just ruin your carving. Okay, so the only option is to be extremely precise with the cut of your chisel. So let's continue with the other triangle. I need to tell you is that when you start carving, okay, just place, let me, okay, the hand that is holding the chisel needs to have a nice grip on the tool, and also place your hand on the board. Okay, so you will have the needed control to perform precise cut. Okay, always take the tool, lower the hand on the wooden board and start cut. Okay, so as you see, this is a nice motif if repeated all along the frame or the box border or somewhere else. Just take a look on how the motif can change by just changing the triangle cut. Okay, so let me show you the process is always the same. And because this is softwood, I don't really need the use of mallet. Okay, so mallet will be useful when you are working with hardwoods. As you can see, a total different pattern, okay, by just carving 2 triangles instead of 4. So this is to show how easy it is to create a nice pattern to decorate your object with a few efforts. Okay, so last thing, let me show you how. And this is the thing that requires most practice, because you have to round manually the semi-sphere, so it's quite hard job. And honestly, even if I carved quite a lot semi-sphere, it's always a challenge. Okay, so take the gouge and position it over, maybe let me show you, over the circle. Okay, okay, so as you can see, I place the gouge over the circle, and instead of taking it perpendicular to the wood board, just push the handle like over the center of the circle, just because let me make a little draw. Okay, if you think that this is the section, okay, of the the circle, okay, so, and this is the blade of the tool, okay, if you try to keep it as much perpendicular as possible to the footboard while hitting with the mallet the top of the tool will or maybe can go in this direction of the cut, okay, and the result will be a semi-sphere with a width on the top but another width on the bottom. Okay, so what is that? If you instead will take, let me draw in another place, this is the wooden board, this is the blade, but if you keep it a little bit more inclined versus the center of the circle, okay, as you hit, yes, the blade will go in this direction by leaving exactly your cylinder intact. Okay, so let me show you how we can cut. Okay, so just place the tool and okay, now what you have to do is just leave a corner of the tool into the cut that you made at first, turn it and make the other corner fit the circle, and do again. Okay. Place one corner into the previous made cut, position the second corner and cut. Okay, in this way, in this way you will easy go all around the circle. Okay. Well, now just remove a little of wood here. Okay, just let me show you. Okay. Okay, for example, in this task we will remove the wood for at least, or maybe maximum, the half of the diameter. Okay, so the diameter is 1 centimeter. We need to go deep half centimeter. Okay, if the wood doesn't remove, just practice another cut. Okay. To do now is if you choose a tool, if you choose a tool that is 1 centimeter wide, okay, always I use the same width but with a different shape, okay, much more flat, not perfect half round. Okay, just to allow the tool to don't cut too much wood and allow me correct the shape that I'm trying to do. Okay, so let me show you. So the first thing is to look at the grain of the wood. Okay, so in this case the grain is going in this direction. Okay, so we will start to from the center. We position on the center of the circle, and by hitting with the mallet we start rounding the circle. Okay. Okay. So it's quite difficult, as you can see, because if you move faster, okay, the result is this one. Okay, flat. If you move slower, the cube is not fitting perfect the circle. So you, just a lot of practice is needed to perform. Okay, and also when you cut in this, never cut in this direction, because if the wood of the grain is going like this, cutting in this way will make the wood split. Okay, so just try to cut in a diagonal way. Okay, so this circle is not the most perfect circle I did, but just to show you how it can be difficult and how much practice you need. Okay. Okay, so more or less the semi-sphere is done. Okay, so for today that's all, and practice a lot because this is a nice hobby. So guys, today we practiced with some decoration. Hope you like the video, but honestly the thing I would like is make you aware of a lot of things that you can do with the wood, beautiful things, and is a nice hobby that gives a lot of satisfaction to the people that does it, but also to the people that have or receive some handmade object. Okay, so thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and see you on the next video. Cheers!